Fear and insecurity hold us back from doing what we love and being a truer version of ourselves. The key to becoming a truer version of ourselves is overcoming the circumstances in our lives that we know deep down aren't right for us. Most of the time, we don't even notice them. We've been swallowed by them and forget what it was like on the outside. Sometimes it can be hard to know they're there at all, but if you get the perspective, you have to crawl out. Who am I?
Hi.
I'm Arthur. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I have a lot of interests. Are you going to Amsterdam? Mostly centered around art and technology. I will be performing. This is my review of... I've never known exactly what I want to do with my life because it's really hard to pick just one thing. So I'm not going to.
To be able to get the best of both.
It's February 7th today. If I wanted to post a first episode by March 1st, I have about 3 weeks. And what is this?
What is this?
What am I doing here? At the end of 2021, I left my full-time job working for a pool company, which I loved, but it was time to move on. In 2022, my goal is to be an entrepreneur through my graphic design business, my music career, and last but certainly not least terrifying, this YouTube channel. Okay, we're sitting down on the grass. I just decided, thanks to having been exposed to YouTube when I was like 8 years old, I've always been fascinated by the concept of documenting my life. This is a good moment. And sharing ideas through video.
How to watch DVDs on an iPad.
I've actually tried it multiple times.
One more time, it's boost.
But I've never taken it seriously until now. Now, you get to watch me confront my insecurities, run head on at my fears, and see what happens. First, let's take a jog back to 2017. This will give some context to the name of the series. Okay, I just walked out in the middle of the SAT. The lady that canceled my scores was the most discouraging person I could have talked to right now. She said, I'll see you back here in the fall for another test because you're gonna want a place to sleep and you're gonna want food to eat when you're older and you're gonna want to go to college and get a career. And she called me a rebel rouser and I said thank you. Welcome to the basement. It's February 8th and I have to come up with some sort of plan. There are two main projects you're going to watch me pursue. First up, I love to make music. I've been playing guitar on and off for the past 8 years, and I've pretty much been singing for as long as I could be. I was in choir all throughout my school years and performed every chance I got. I'm at a point now where I have the time and some resources to rehearse, perform, and eventually produce my own music. I decided that the first thing I'm going to focus on is just landing a few live gigs. It's been a while since I've done all of that performing in my school years, and I want to regain an even stronger confidence being in front of an audience. So here are the goals I came up with. 1. Come up with a list of 20 songs. Rehearse these songs to a performance-ready level by Friday, February 25th. 2. Record videos of 2 of my best songs to upload to YouTube by Wednesday, February 16th. In case anybody's wondering, the organizational software that I'm using is called Notion. It's freaking amazing. These recordings are going to be like my demo tape so that restaurant owners and bookers have a little more content to browse before they decide to book me. By the time you're watching this, these covers have already been uploaded on my YouTube channel, so I'll remind you to watch them at the end of this video if you haven't already. Okay, back on February 8th, it's rehearsal time. Let's see how I was doing with these songs. A million colors of hazel. Rehearsal time. I'm gonna do Overpass Graffiti. See, okay, this is my issue though. I've been playing this song for a month and a half now, and I still can't get through it happy or without messing up is what I mean. Sometimes it's lyrics, sometimes it's chords. This is a dark parade, another rough patch to rain on. And I will always love you for what it's worth. Oh, fuck. Graffiti on the overpass. So that's what I'm working with here. Alright, I'm gonna do another one that I've been working hard on. It's For Now by Sam Fisher. Gotta go get my capo. Alright. Apple Watch is how I check my framing. I can see the camera feed on my Apple Watch. I know you feel better about it, but please don't show up uninvited. I'm just not used to being without you. The problem is, I get too much in my head about the vocals or the guitar and lose focus on the other one.
Est-ce que tu parles à la caméra ou dans le cœur?
La caméra. What I tried to say was...
Je m'enregistre.
Ok, continue ce que tu fais, moi je vais couper le morceau.
Fell by the wayside, like everyone else. Was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So venture number 2 is graphic design. Like music, this is a lifelong passion of mine, and I do have some experience under my belt. This part of me is also intertwined with my love for technology, so let me give you some background for fun. In 4th grade, I had a friend named Andre. He had Apple devices at his house, like this iPhone 3G, the latest iPhone at the time. To give you an idea of how weird a kid I was, I wouldn't stop opening and closing his parents' MacBook Pro because the hinge was engineered to be so smooth. I had a curiosity for how human-oriented the design was. We would also make and record videos and music on their iMac, and it was just so much fun to make art with a computer.
Hit the camera!
From then on, I followed everything Apple did.
And so the headphone jack is at the bottom now.
And became fascinated by the value they placed on beautifully creative marketing. I saved up money by mowing lawns, bought my first MacBook Air when I was 11, taught myself Photoshop. Fast forward 6 years, while taking a digital media class in high school, I started my own graphic design business called Fixate. Would it be weird if I talked squatting like this? Yes. My goals in the design world are going to be, first, just to land a client by the end of the month. To give you an idea of my success as a graphic designer so far, my client folder, where I keep all of my business's project files, has 38 names. Most of these projects were paid, ranging in price from $30 to $6,000. My goal is to have a reliably consistent stream of work, which I've never really had before. Second is going to be to give my website a facelift. It's been about 3 years that my website is in its current iteration, and not only have design trends changed in those 3 years, but my skills and talents as a graphic designer have drastically improved. So here we are. I can't avoid the grunge that is this basement. Let's see, we've got a shop vac that's drying out. We had to use that to suck the water out of the toilet yesterday. And my dad's workshop is back there. And my home office is right in front of me. And it's perfectly fine for just working in. It wasn't set up to film in, but you know, it does the job. Humble beginnings. One day we'll have an upgrade. Hopefully one day soon. And here comes the HVAC. 'Cause you never stop being all that I want. Don't need no TV, I don't need no phone. Don't need no speed, you gotta get me home. Don't need no nothing, all I need is time. That was cleaner. Just finishing up a run. I love to run. I want to do a marathon soon. But really, everything takes forever. We have to learn to be satisfied and fulfilled by the tiniest grams of progress in everything we do. Spoiler alert, I bit off a lot more than I can chew. These are really ambitious goals to accomplish in 1 month, especially while trying to make a documentary about it. Just coming back from a walk with Sukanator. Pretty weird day for me. Okay, I was in a weird mood that day, so I'm gonna try and tell you what was going on in my head. I didn't originally film this vlog to be part of the final edit, but maybe there are people watching that can relate to how I was feeling. One of the most inspirational pieces of content to me is a film by Max Joseph. It's about confronting your inner demons in a creative pursuit and harnessing the challenges and the discomfort and turning them into your steed. The video is cinematically phenomenal, but it also turns into a metaphor for itself in the most perfect way. I talked about it in therapy. So I had seen my therapist earlier that day, and it was an emotional day because it felt like I was shedding skin by confronting my fears. Like an older, more sheltered version of myself, and by older I mean former, was fading away to make way for a vulnerable and genuine version of Arthur. But to get to that point, I had to cuddle up with uncomfortable realizations about myself. The more you realize how important the challenges are and the discomfort is and the insecurity, the better you become at using it as firepower. I love learning about myself. And thank God I'm only fucking 22 and have not gotten as tied up in my comfort zone as a lot of people do. It's not too late. It's never too late, but... I just spent a good 5 hours sitting at the cafe, mostly planning and organizing, which felt super good. So the gear collection is ever growing. Just bought a set of lights on Amazon, because lights are the one thing that I don't have a basic version of. It was a couple $100s, but I had a gift card, which helps. And they're going to be to use in my 2 music videos that I'm posting on Wednesday next week. Hey, how are you? I was wondering if you had any information on busking out here, playing music on the street. So that's me asking some people who work for the town about what I would need to be able to busk on that street. I thought busking would be a super good way and potentially lucrative to get experience in front of an audience.
Give me a minute and I'll find you some phone numbers.
That would be amazing. Thank you. All right. Welcome to rehearsal. Remind me, HVAC back on in 1 hour. So the HVAC unit is literally 3 feet this way. The noisiest thing in the house, other than me sometimes. So I have to flip the switch on the power supply and set a reminder to turn it back on. This is a dark parade. Before you, for you. I gotta just get that vowel right. What even day is it? It is Saturday, February 12th. Yo, what's up? It is 6:32 in the morning, on my way to the art museum to try and get a nice shot of the sunrise for the intro. Feeling good. I love early mornings by yourself. We are here, we're here. It's really beautiful. I'm a little late. The sky's already pretty lit up. Gimbal, check. Coffee, check. You might be asking, Arthur, why the fuck are you worrying about taking your coffee out with you to film the sunrise? To you, I say, it's pretty simple. There will be a moment when I will have set up my camera to film the sunrise, and I'll be sitting there without much to do. I'm going to enjoy the sweetness of sitting there with my coffee, watching the sunrise, doing something I'm passionate about. I did not get a good shot of the sunrise, but that's okay. I learned from my mistakes. Time to go home. There are these great moments when it just feels like something is coming together out of nothing. And only time will tell if it really, really comes together. Goddamn, I'm tired and hungry and I don't really want to rehearse. So it's Saturday today. Tomorrow I am setting up my videos to shoot them on Monday. Yeah, should be good. Got my lights today. There's no capo for this song. If you stop trying to help, if you stop trying. Part of the reason I mess up so much is because I'm not always as focused as I should be. Actually, I don't think this is a common thing. I just noticed just then, that like while I had my eyes closed and I looked like I was totally lost in the music, I was thinking about other shit. For the simple life. I'm being a baby, but I'm tired and I'm hungry. Trying to take a video of this whole process, it's like a fake priority. What I mean by that is, I'm making a film about being a musician and a graphic designer, right? But is the film a truly accurate representation of those projects if in reality I'm so focused on the film that those two things only make up a small portion of my time? Or is it a film about making a film about those projects? There was more on the to-do list today that just didn't get done. I don't know, maybe after I eat some dinner I can work on something. A bird! Okay, this is a random corner of our basement where we keep the printer and some unused kitchen appliances, and I'm going to turn it into my video set. What? Say hi. Okay, I'm gonna stick my phone in the tripod and see what kind of shot we're getting. I think it looks kind of neat using this as a set piece and to cancel out the shadow. Let's see. Okay, happy shoot day. This is the almost finished product of the set. Doesn't look that much different from where we ended up last night, except we put the LED strip up, but we broke it. Now I have to try and fit my guitar pickup into the smaller hole on the, what's it called, salon guitar that I've been using lately. This isn't good. Woo! Fuck. All right, back at it. Thank God my dad has every tool known to man. Perks of living with your parents. This is insane, but I finally got it. Oh my God, it's perfect. And that is how you get a guitar pickup that doesn't fit in your guitar. Brute force, determination, and these pliers with a curvy head. Okay, this is it. I am pretty well ready to record. I've got my iPhone 10 on the gimbal on the tripod with a cheap Amazon video mic. All that's being powered by my power bank, 2 lights, got my AT2020 condenser mic plugged into my mixer down there, plugged into my MacBook, my headphones plugged into the mixer, my guitar with a pickup plugged into the mixer, some drinks in the cooler as a counterweight because the center of gravity of this mic stand is crazy far that way. It's kind of crazy how long this simple set took. Let's see how it goes. Just when I'm almost letting you go, this is a dark parade. Take 3. But I totally forgot the words. I've been singing this song for months and boop, gone. Take 4 after a refresher on the lyrics. You were the first full stop. All right. Take 5, feeling surprisingly good. Oh my fucking God. Take 6. Take 8. Photographs in sepia tones. For now, take 1. But please don't show up. I guess it's for now. Take 1. No, 2. I know you feel. So after 6 hours of working on my video set and taking 10 takes between the 2 different songs, I wasn't getting anywhere. I called it with shooting for the day. And now I'm gonna get to editing this video to see if there is any semblance of flow so far. It doesn't matter if I fail, because I'm succeeding by living through this process. What is up, fam? It is day 2 of shooting the demo videos. I just shaved. I hope my neck isn't gonna show up super red. The other things we're gonna try and get done today are creating a marketing plan to try and find one client by the end of the month, and creating a list of website edits to update my design business's website. Okay, it's time to take some action on the day. So here is my Notion dashboard, which I call life. We're gonna do the easiest thing first, and that is to text Julian, my cousin slash design client, to see if he's ready for me to do any work for him. Julian, hey, just wanted to check in. Let me know when you're ready to move forward with those icons. Send. Boom. Feels good. But I need to be lonely without you. No, this time. Why the fuck do I even have these on? I'm feeling a little discouraged because after like 2 full days of recording, or as much as I should attempt for my voice's health, I didn't really get anything good. I don't know, it's like as soon as I'm in front of the microphone, my expectations are probably a lot higher than just sitting around playing guitar for myself. I mean, that's really what it is. Like if I was just singing something, I'd be totally fine. But trying to sing and play the guitar with a good result, I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to let myself sit in this low. Another day, another vlog. Back out here at the art museum filming a time lapse of the sunrise. I have been here for 1 hour and 41 minutes. I have not been bored though. Made a new friend earlier, John Smith. Shout out to John. He took a cool picture of my silhouette in front of the moon when it was still visible to the west. And otherwise, I've just been sitting, making music on my iPad. I did lunges around this whole circular field. Got some blood flowing. Going home to have breakfast, do some yoga, and then I've got an 11 o'clock meeting with Julian. We're gonna talk, and hopefully I'll have a few things on my list to do for him. It's funny, I have these thoughts that are like, oh, you know what? When I'm successful with this, when I have 100,000 subscribers, then I won't be embarrassed about nonchalantly talking to my camera while I'm walking around in public. But it doesn't work that way. If you wait until you're successful to do the things that'll make you successful, you'll never be successful, right? Had a good meeting with Julian. I actually did end up getting some work. I'm gonna be designing some icons for them that is paid, so like, could technically check off that goal for the month. Also, I don't know if I've given a formal update on the recording front. I got one take of Overpass Graffiti that is mediocre, that I'm not that happy with. Maybe if motivation strikes today or tomorrow, I'll go back in there, try to record one good take of For Now, but I was really frustrated before I came out on this run. I had to get out of the house. Multiple times a day, I want to give up on this. Good morning. Yesterday was kind of rough. I was pretty irritable and hopeless. I feel a lot better today. Going into the 3rd day of recording. I just warmed up my voice and my fingers. Okay, I should know better, but okay, I'm gonna take over for Arthur because it got windy and our backyard sounded like a rainforest. You don't only have to know how to be able to play or sing a song to be able to record it or perform it. You have to intentionally craft a rendition of the song with dynamics, intonation, how you say certain consonants or vowels, where you breathe, etc. There are so many things that go into making a performance your own that I just kind of skipped over. Now, fortunately, as you'll see, I did have a voice lesson coming up where I'll be able to discuss these concerns with a professional. I was too focused on the production element and not enough on the performance side of things. It explains why I'm having such a hard time coming up with a product I'm happy with. For now, take 1. You never stop. For now, take 2. I guess this is take 3 of 4 now. Take 4. Take 5. Take 6. Son of another take. This is really frustrating for me. I took a break from recording to come write. I think my frustration comes from being mortified that I'm not as good as I think I am. But at the same time, I know I'm prone to having overly high expectations for myself. So where does it end? Neither of those were at all good. But I think they're what I'm using, because perfection, I don't like that phrase. Perfection is the enemy of good. Fuck perfection. I hate to do it. I love perfection. I love things that are close to perfection, but we can't let perfection have its way. I'm in the process of moving everything to this corner of the basement where I can have a camera angle that doesn't look like I'm in a basement. Okay, I'm kind of freaking out about how long it's been taking me to edit these demo videos. I probably did 2 hours of it yesterday, got up early this morning at 6, and they've pretty much been all I've been working on. So totals up to like 8 hours for these 2 videos. It's fucking hard to just stop and settle and set limits. I'd be lying if I said that I do. 'Cause in the morning what's up? It is Saturday, February 19th. This morning I ran this Valentine's Day theme 10K and I won. Not to flex or anything. Okay, shut up, Arthur. Regarding what was on my shirt in that picture, please go to ahmaudarburyfoundation.org and donate to support the mental wellness of Black boys. I just sat down to finish editing, well, the first demo video that I'm gonna upload. I decided I would upload the other one next week because why not spread them out? I'm like somewhat satisfied with how they turned out, not crazy proud. And I still have no idea if this video is going to turn into anything at all because I've barely started organizing the footage. Like, of course, I've written the script for some A-roll, some narration, but I still have no reason to believe that it's going to come together as any sort of compelling narrative. And then we're going on a little bit of a vacation. I'm going with my parents to the beach for a couple days, which should be nice, but I won't stop working. Okay, time to finish this edit and export. Boom, export. Let's see how this looks. Okay, long time coming, but this video is up. We can wait. Back from the beach. But okay, I haven't given you the update that my voice lesson on Sunday went really well. I am very excited to apply the advice that Nicole gave me to the songs that I've been working on. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd, actually 2/2/22 on Tuesday. And that means I have a week until March 1st. And if I'm gonna be posting this video on March 1st, it means I have a long week ahead of me. Okay, obviously I did not manage to get this video uploaded by March 1st. More on that in a bit. Hello, it's later this afternoon. I got a lot of work done for the design project that I have going on right now and did some email. Now I'm rehearsing and you'll be proud. My rehearsal actually has some structure to it Can't take up too much time vlogging because I have 37 minutes left. Yeah, sometimes I bite my Apple Watch to press the home button because it works. Yeah, I'm just talking through songs. It's something that I did with Nicole at our voice lesson over the weekend, and it's really good to, through the intonation of talking, give the words some life and yeah, forces you to think about the lyrics. I also just realized, you know what, a lot of these songs I haven't actually perfected on guitar. So before complicating things by adding my vocals to it, I just have to play with the guitar over and over again and get good there. Then add the vocals, then do some refinement. That's the process. Before complicating things by adding my vocals to it, it is Thursday, February 24th. I'm gonna get back to working on creating my Fiverr profile. I think I forgot to tell you this the other day, but I started making a Fiverr profile as a potential way to get design clients. I had a hard time making this decision because Fiverr gets its name from five, as in $5 online services. There's a lot of controversy surrounding Fiverr in some creative industries and how it may be perpetuating underpaid creative work. I do see these concerns, but I think buyers typically get what they pay for and sellers typically find some way to make a profit, making most transactions fair. My excuse is that I know I want to be actively practicing my design skills, and if I'm not getting the incoming big clients to do that, I might as well be making some money while practicing, right? Okay, so gig title, I will design a versatile logo. Okay, scope and pricing, offer packages, basic. Let's do some research. Going to switch to buying, and I'm going to simply search for logo design. Let's find someone who looks good. Dang, basic. One logo concept, 3-day delivery, unlimited revisions. In general, this is good quality stuff. Okay, I'm going to start designing my Fiverr packages. Okay, briefly describe your gig. Here's where I get to sell myself. If you, watching this video, are looking to hire me for my design services, do not go through my Fiverr profile. Instead, please go to fixategraphics.com/contact. I will include this link in the description too. It is Friday, February 25th. I spent hours and hours this morning editing this video. Started working on an animation that you've already seen at the beginning of this video with circles and everything. Now it is time to upload the other song that I recorded for now onto YouTube. So let's do it. Well, first I'm going to polish the edit. I didn't totally finish the edit yet. What's up? I just got my hair cut, as you can see, and I uploaded my YouTube video. Boom. For now, Sam Fisher. 3 views in the first 37 minutes. Not bad for a lowly YouTube channel. It's 8:04. I can't believe it's this late. I'm pretty behind schedule, but we're still out here working. Next up is filming my Fiverr video. Fiverr gives you the option to upload a promotional video. I just wrote out my storyboard. Let's do it. Okay. While having a sharp design that's versatile and looks good anywhere. Oh my god. Hey, all of you upstairs right now. I have to get this done and eat dinner. Oh my god. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to working with you. That was a wrap on that. Okay, and that is the reality of trying to film a video while babysitting pets. Here's how the video turned out. Hey, thanks for choosing my gig. I'm Arthur. I've been a freelance graphic designer for 5 years, and logo design is my specialty. I love the challenge that comes with creating a logo that stays true to the values and ethos of a brand while having a sharp design that looks good anywhere. All of my packages come with unlimited revisions, so if you're not happy with the product, we'll keep working together until you are. If you have any questions, feel free to tap the Contact a Seller button. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to working with you. Hey, it is February 26th now at 11 in the morning. I am back in the editing bay. I'm using my iPad as a third display. I've got my Premiere Pro over here editing, my Notion over here with my script so I can keep track of the order of everything. And then on my iPad, I've got the Finder open where I'm just looking through all my footage to decide what to do next. Right now, it's going well. Right now, I'm like just kind of scraping the edge of the middle section of the video, and I think it has legs. I am just about to leave to go film my first round of actual A-roll. I've done practice rounds earlier in the month. I'm gonna go to Dorothea Dix Park this time in Raleigh. I'm gonna vary the location. That was one thing I learned about vlogging recently. And just let me show you, I'm taking so much shit with me. I feel like a professional media creator. Hey, fear and anxiety hold us back from doing what we love. Move on with the cars, go, 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 go. Okay, just wrapping up my A-roll talking head shooting for the day. I gotta go home and make some pizza dough because we're going to some family friends for dinner tonight. And tomorrow it's gonna be raining all day, which sucks. I won't be able to film at the cool spot where I wanted to talk about design stuff. We'll see. So we've come full circle. February is over. I barely achieved 2 of my goals and didn't even break ground on 1 of them out of a total of 4, which makes me feel a little embarrassed. It's all mostly due to the weird paradox of how much work making a video about work ended up being. I also am finishing this video weeks later than I had planned to. On the other hand, and perhaps more importantly, I'm proud of what I have accomplished. Good morning. It's March 1st. Yeah, a month ago I decided that this would be the day I would post episode 1. It's not happening, but I'm continuing to try and approach this whole thing with pragmatism. Just spent 20 minutes doing some journaling, which felt good. Oh, and here's a highlight from the journaling. Time is finite. Improvement on this project is infinite. So at a certain point, I have to stop worrying about improvement and focus on finishing. Yo, I just sat down to start filming. Can I call you back when I'm on my way home in less than an hour? Okay, I'll do that. So at a certain point, I have to stop worrying about improvement and focus on finishing. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at facing the reality of my potential in the moment and just finishing something for the sake of finishing. It's time to trust that the best thing I can do right now is gracefully close this chapter and move on to the next one. So an idea is a brainchild. This film is a brainchild of mine. Throughout its creation, I would do everything I could to raise my brainchild to be the perfect product I envisioned it would be. But it would get away from me, and I wouldn't recognize it anymore, like I had somehow sabotaged my own work. These moments made me want to give up, like continuing would be a complete waste of time because I would never course correct back to my vision. But by ignoring my self-doubt, I did. It was never exactly the same as the original vision, but that could be for the best. And I kind of felt that way about me, too. Yes, don't be afraid to reinvent your ideas and your work, but also don't be afraid to reinvent you. Ask yourself, what could be more right about me that I can control? What could I change about myself that would make it easier to love myself and to be happy? And be selfish when you answer this question, because a happier you treats the world better.